Have you ever wondered how an assassin escapes after a mission? Now, picture this. You've completed the task at hand and it's time to make your exit. But how? The answer is penetration outwards. This is the art of retracing your steps like a dance in reverse. You're not just leaving, you're entering in reverse. Why, you ask? It's simple. Familiarity. You've already traveled this path once, so you know its twists and turns, its nooks and crannies. It's like a friend in the dark, guiding you safely home. And there's less chance of discovery. The path is already clear, undisturbed, waiting for you to tread softly upon it once more. But don't let your guard down. You're not out of the woods yet. Remember, the escape is just as crucial as the mission itself. So, with careful steps and hushed breaths, you make your way back, leaving no trace behind. Remember, escaping is just another form of entry, a stealthy retreat through a well-trodden path. But what if the primary route is discovered? That's where the importance of having alternative escape routes comes into play. The ideal locations for these routes? One directly opposite, and one veering 90 degrees from the original path. These alternatives are your safety nets, your plan B and C when plan A falls through. Now, when selecting these alternatives, there are two key factors to consider: speed and cover. The first alternative route should allow for quick and swift movement. The goal is to put as much distance between you and your pursuers as quickly as possible. The second alternative route should provide ample cover. This could mean a path with dense foliage, a bustling city street, or a winding alleyway. The goal here is to blend into your surroundings and become invisible to those on your tail. In the end, it's all about options. The more you have, the better your chances of a successful escape. Speed and cover are important, but what about distractions? In the art of escaping, distractions are a vital tool in your arsenal. They divert attention, create chaos, and buy you precious seconds to slip away unnoticed. Imagine a loud noise in the opposite direction or a sudden burst of light in the dead of night. These are the moments that can turn the tide in your favor. But it's not just about distractions, it's also about utilizing the landscape to your advantage. High ground and obstacles may not seem like much at first glance, but they are your best friends when you're trying to shake off pursuers. A steep hill, a dense forest, a rushing river, these are more than just features on a map. They are allies, providing cover and slowing down those who are on your tail. And let's not forget, sometimes the best escape is not to run, but to stand and fight. It may seem counterintuitive, but there are moments when escape isn't an option, and the only choice left is to confront your pursuers head-on. That's when you'll need to choose your battleground wisely. A spot with high ground or a place riddled with obstacles can give you the upper hand, so remember, the art of escaping isn't just about speed and stealth. It's about strategy, about knowing when to distract, when to run, and when to fight. Sometimes it's not about running away, sometimes it's about standing your ground. Let's recap, shall we? We've delved into the art of escaping, a crucial skill for any adventurer or, dare we say, aspiring assassin. A successful escape is a dance of strategy, stealth, and adaptability, a dance that begins with the penetration outwards. Retracing the same route you used to enter is key. It's familiar, less likely to be discovered, and a test of your ability to remain undetected even when the heat is on. Then, we have our alternative routes. Always have at least two in your back pocket. One should be directly opposite your primary route, and another veering 90 degrees from the original path. These alternatives are your safety net, your plan B and C when your primary route is compromised. And what's an escape without a bit of flair? Distractions and high grounds are your best friends. Distractions can buy you precious time, while high grounds give you advantageous points to either hide or fight. Yes, sometimes standing your ground and fighting is an essential part of an escape. This brings us to the final piece of the puzzle: understanding your environment. Know where to find cover, where you can create distractions, and where you can find high ground. These are your tools, and knowing how to use them can mean the difference between a successful escape or a botched mission. The art of escaping, like any art, requires practice, planning, and a keen understanding of one's environment. Remember, an assassin's work isn't done until they've made a successful escape. This is the Side Collar G. Follow for more, and let's get plenty likes to push this content.